Michael was extremely competitive in everything he did. In Michael's second year, the Bulls were not any good, and we were the Boston Celtics, and we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game.
The setting for this one of the most feared venues in the league. Boston Garden, all ready for NBA playoff basketball. Hi everyone, welcome to Boston, home of Game 2 of the Chicago Bulls-Boston Celtics matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And Mike, Chicago hoping to even the series up here tonight.
And it won't be easy, not against this Celtics team. The Celtics are the favorites to come out of the East, and they've shown why that's the case with a convincing Game 1 win.
Very convincing. And the bright spot, Clark, from Game 1 for the Chicago Bulls, the production they got from the terrific Michael Jordan.
How about his performance? Didn't look like he had been bothered at all by that foot injury. 49 points, and he showed he's extremely ready for the big stage of the playoffs. But you know what? He's going to have to even be better for them to get the win tonight.
That's a good thought. And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And in the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forwards, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And the pass to Ainge. Looks for Parrish, gets it to him. It's good. Parrish has got the first points of the night for the Celtics. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Here's Ainge. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Boston ball. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Clark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
What I like about Ainge, he looks like a choir boy, but he's a fighter.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's McHale. Parrish kicks to Johnson. Pass to Ainge. Here's Bird. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Jordan. Here he goes. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
And the big question and Mike problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Parrish dishes to McHale, back to Parrish. And the layup's good off the glass.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Jordan down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And Jordan gets it to go.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there. Playing to their strengths. Boston doing a nice job feeding the Chief inside and utilizing his size.
Here's Oakley. On the wing, Jordan. Covered by Johnson. Still hot from his last game, Michael Jordan's momentum carrying over into this one. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all three will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
McHale on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Ainge. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
The D's got to offer more resistance. Jordan is too skilled this close to the basket.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in Game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
What's amazing is the effort level you see from McHale out on the floor. He's just relentless on defense and is always hunting for chances to score on the other side.
Now here's Green, and Green slams it in.
His athletic ability, especially his vertical, levels the playing field for him at the 4 spot, making up for his smaller build.
Pass to Ainge. Bird outside. Back to Ainge. Outside, McHale. Here's Parrish. That shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Outside, Gervin. Jordan outside. Shoots the 3.
You got it. Come on.
Rebounded by McHale.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
And now for some info on this matchup, let's go across the court to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, there are unique differences between these teams, of course. Boston has a huge size advantage, but they like to get on and run. Chicago is a quicker team, but they like to slow it down and set things up. Another unique aspect to the matchup, the Celtics may be bigger, but during the regular season, it was the Bulls who had the offensive rebounding edge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Certainly Bulls rookie Charles Oakley, Mike, has something to do with their stellar work on the rebounding.
A strong finish for the 9th pick in the draft. Oakley came from Virginia Union. Now a year later, he's playing in Boston in the NBA playoffs.
He's got presence, though, doesn't he, Mike, on the floor?
And he can back it up with that body.
And so it's Boston with it. Following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Here's Seasting. He feeds it to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
You know, Seasting's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
1:39 left to play in the first. Left side, Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Here's Seasting. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Wedman. Back to Walton. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Oakley. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Jordan's got 13 points.
Some contact won't hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through it.
Michael Jordan, first personal foul.
Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for your Celtics, Scott Wedman.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
50 seconds left in the first. The pass to Macy. Knocked loose.
No surprise that one didn't go down. A low percentage shot usually misses.
As a coach, shots like that drive you nuts.
Here's Bird. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Powering his way to the rack. I love when Jordan shows no mercy on the rim.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here is Seasting. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Bird. Over Gervin. From 13 feet, it goes down.
The bread and butter of Bird. Mid-range jumpers are layups for him.
Here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. The Bulls leading by 8.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Ainge is up there with Johnson. Then there's McHale. Then there's Bird. And it's Parrish in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right.
From in close with force.
Well, they need all the points they can get, guys.
In a tight game like this, dunks feel extra important.
And they're able to recover. Back to Gervin. Jordan against Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Jordan, the pass to Green. Shoots over Parrish. Green, no luck.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
Now, here is Bird. Parrish kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Boston. And McHale wide open, and he fires. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
And Chicago has possession. 6-point lead. Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Celtics. McHale's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The feed now to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Well, the defender that time a little out of position. Johnson smart enough to take advantage of it.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise.
Known as the Iceman, there is not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman Mr. Cool bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
Now, here is Bird. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Phenomenal defense from Gervin, using his length and athleticism to make shooters uncomfortable.
Jordan, that's in, coming off the assist from Gervin. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the teams. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Parrish. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation. To the paint. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Bird.
The floor general leadership of Johnson, outstanding at realizing when a teammate is open.
And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, every coach that ever coached Kyle Macy loves that he just plays the right way.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Here's McHale. A fader. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan drives in. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
Celtics trailed by 8. The Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Chicago calls timeout. And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, DA. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Well said. Now Bird following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan. Jordan against Ainge. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Walton missing.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Right wing. Jordan the pass to Green. Rebound Boston. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bird. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bird's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Bird is just too good inside, just brushing off the defense like it's nothing.
A drive by Jordan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Celtics passing it around. Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. They double him with Green. Seasting passes to Parrish. Here's Ainge. Off target from outside. Bulls leading by 6. Here's Jordan. Unable to get that one. Good D by Ainge. Here is Seasting. Over Gervin. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. A view of the Charles River, not far from where we are. Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. And here is Macy, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants, and he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Macy. Green is out there with Oakley. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gervin in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 5 now. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for this Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Parrish. Ainge kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. A shot's good from Parrish. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Now, here is Ainge. Following the miss by Michael Jordan.
Boy, they're leaning on Paris tonight, and with good reason. Why not? This guy is built to score.
Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 10-point game. Back to Ainge. Tipped away. Jordan with the steal. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Gervin passes to Macy. Clock at 6. Here's Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Like a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Bird. And it's Easting in for Ainge. Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
Right. Now, here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. From deep. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. The Bulls leading by 9. Jordan inside. Johnson on him. And they pick up 2.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike Bird can't even keep up with him.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too. Now a timeout called by Boston. Corsi is checked in for Green.
David Corsi.
1:57 left in the third. The pass to Wedman. Tries it from 9. And he overshot that one, missing.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan. Mike, in the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Here is Easting. No points in the game yet for him. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's McHale. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
4th personal foul.
Great job by McHale creating contact by being physical himself.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for McHale. And McHale drops them both. Here's Mason. On the wing, Jordan is guarded by Johnson. Kicks it out to Jordan. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 12. Inside, here's Johnson, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Now, here is Jordan. He has 38 in the game. A 3. And McHale pulls it down. They get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Pass to Wedman. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Michael Jordan is now over the 40-point mark. Again, Mike Fratello in this series.
You look at the Boston defenders, they are at a loss for what to do about Jordan. He's adjusted to their adjustments.
Well said. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Seasting, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
He's quick. Seasting has defenders flailing to keep up.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
The line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jordan. A beautiful reverse layup. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Here's Seasting. Can't get it to fall. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston. Celtics trailed by 12.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
They've got Walton. Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then it's Parrish, and it's Bird in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Nice shot. DJ loves to go to work in that mid-range area.
Count the basket. Jordan's got 44.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jordan's running. Jordan had 49 in Game 1 and creeping up on that here.
The defensive instincts of MJ kicking in. Terrific at sensing when to go for the steal.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
And Michael Jordan is at the 50-point mark in this one. Mike, that is a new career high for him.
And to put up 50 in just his second year in the league, Jordan is truly a special player.
Very special indeed.
Kyle Mason. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. Parrish inside. Corzine defending, and the basket is good. Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little thing.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Here's Ainge, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Here's Bird. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 54 points.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Team foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ainge against Jordan. Johnson kicks to Bird. Back to Johnson. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here
Good activity there, breaking things up. Love the activity defensively.
And he wanted to steal it, but still making an impact for his team.
McHale's checked in for Walton. The shot's good from Bird.
Boy, the quick release, Bird gets that shot off in an instant. He was ready and waiting to strike.
Jordan against Johnson. Jordan passes to Macy. Jordan inside. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Now here's Bird. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Parrish has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
And sometimes you forget how athletic Bird is, showing off his leaping ability on the sand.
Jordan. Here's Corzine. Down low. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan with 58, just 3 points away from tying the postseason record of 61. Celtics trail by 16. Ames the pass to Bird. McHale with it, headed by Green. Right block shot. Here's Parrish. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Chicago calls timeout.
Here we go, Boston. Now
They're up by 14. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Charles Oakley has checked in for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. And Boston with the rebound. 1:27 left in the 4th. Great open look there.
Certain guys you can give the three-point shot to. Not Danny Ainge. He's lethal from the three-point line.
I can't believe my eyes. Jordan now at 60 points. He is one off the playoff scoring record.
I tell you what, I can't believe mine either. And the way it's going, you've got to think Jordan's going to get this record. What a special night for a gifted and unique young player.
Johnson finds Bird. To the inside. Here's Parrish. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Parrish has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Jordan. Green breaking loose. No good from Jordan. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. They trail by 11. The shot's good from Parrish.
Contact does not phase Slim. He makes it happen regardless.
Here's Jordan. Robert Parrish making his last shot. And Michael Jordan has broken the record for most points ever in a playoff game.
What a game, and what an announcement to the rest of the league. We are looking at the dawn of the Michael Jordan show.
This is just unbelievable. Celtics making a switch here.
Scott Wedman.
Johnson, the pass to Bird. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Oh my goodness, that was not what this team needed.
Well, that explains why they're down. Miscues.
Johnson against Jordan. Over Johnson. Out to Gervin.
Don't let Jordan shoot that.
Tries again. What a game from Jordan, Mike. He continues to add to his new record with every score.
I've never seen anything like this. This is as perfect a dominating performance as I've ever seen.
Perfect is a great word to use.
Shooting for Boston, Scott Wedman.
First one falls for him.
Shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Mason. Jordan left side. Here's Oakley. Kicks it out to Jordan. Good work there as it goes. and the Bulls lead by 13.
Oakley's such a good all-around team-first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Green with the block. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next two games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it.